Coming up next, more from the Owen Hart Memorial Tournament Cup as Julia Hart will face off Billie Starkz. Welcome back to the action, and making her way to the ring now, it's Julia Hart, member of the Hounds of Hell, and hails from Bloomington, Minnesota. Weighs in at 149 pounds and stands in at 5'7", and she is the former TBS champion, as well as a former two-time national cheerleading champion. It was back on May the 3rd on AEW Collision that Julia Hart managed to defeat the former AEW Women's Champion Rio to advance into round number 2 of the tournament. And then this past Wednesday on AEW Dynamite, she managed to defeat Queen Aminata. Tonight she faces off Billie Starkz, a rising up-and-comer, no different to what Julia Hart once was in AEW. Julia Hart still has a promising bright future ahead of her, but she has come a long way since the days of her cheerleading persona and taken a more darker approach to her career. And it's certainly paying off. A former TBS champion, member of the Hounds of Hell, and she's main evented several events so far in AEW this year alone. Making her way to the ring now, it's Billie Starkz, the member of the MIT and the very first Ring of Honor Women's Television Champion. Back on May the 3rd on AEW Collision, Billie Starkz defeated Anna Jay to qualify into the tournament. And then when she hit round number 2, it was on May the 10th of AEW Collision where she defeated May Seria to get into the quarterfinals. Both of these women seem to have similar paths when it came to their careers in AEW or Ring of Honor. Billie Starkz is the very first Ring of Honor television champion, and Julia Hart is the former TBS champion. They're also members of certain stables. Billie Starkz teamed with Athenia, the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, and Julia Hart's been a member of the House of Black, or now known as the Hounds of Hell. Look out here. Oh, knee to the face there. Down goes Julia Hart. Oh, and just like that, Julia Hart kicks Billie Starkz hard into the shin there. And now look at this. Oh, the Kawada kicks there. Certainly a favourite move in AEW with certain athletes. I know it's definitely one of Julia Hart's. And she's just choking out Billie Starkz now. Tie up. Dragging Billie Starkz to the ropes now. And now hyperextending the shoulder. Julia Hart taking control of the match. Irish whip now. Went for an elbow but missed that one. Billie Starkz. Oh, look at that. Sweeps the legs. And down goes Billie Starkz again. Oh, look at this. Small package. What? Oh, not even a 1 count there. Julia Hart managed to kick out of that one. Oh, senton splash there by Billie Starkz. A beautiful combination of kicks there by Billie Starkz until Julia Hart managed to counter that one. And now look at this. A modified abdominal stretch there, but stretching the leg as well. And look at this. Hip toss there by Billie Starkz, breaking out of the hold. Billie Starkz now. Oh, look at this now. Planning to exchange blows with Julia Hart. Knife edge chop there. What a hard slap to the face there by Julia Hart. A knife edge chop by Billie Starkz. And now both ladies. Oh, look at Julia Hart telling Billie Starkz to give her her best shot. No, she stopped her. Clearly she didn't have the best shot in her. Both women now striking. Look at this forearm smash there by Billie Starkz. And Julia Hart is down. Here's the cover. 1. Kick out there by Julia Hart. Billie Starkz can't quite believe her luck there. Oh, was the face there. Knife edge chop. And again, kick to the gut now. Look out here. Front face lock applied. Oh, look at that. A brain buster, but using the knee for the head to impact with. And now look at this now. Julia Hart kicked out of that one pinfall attempt now. And look at these beautiful kicks there by Julia Hart. Here's the cover by Julia Hart. One. Oh, rope break there by Billie Starkz. Julia Hart a little bit angry with that one. We still have 3 slots in this tournament for the semi-finals, which will take place this Wednesday on AEW Dynamite. Look at this. She's got the Heartless in. That modified Rings of Saturn. And Billie Starkz struggling to break out of it. Could Julia Hart win the match right here, right now with the Heartless? Oh no, look out here. Billie Starkz now. She's breaking out of it. She gets out of it. And Billie Starkz now. Oh, look at that. A leg lariat there by Billie Starkz. Here's the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Julia Hart. We've still got Willow Nightingale going face to face with the TBS champion Mercedes Moné. And we've got Chris Statlander against Harley Cameron. And one of those 4, well, 2 of those 4 women will join either one of these 2 and Momo Watanabe in the tournament semi-finals. 2 count there as Julia Hart kicked out of that one. Billie Starkz now determined than ever to win this tournament. But Julia Hart, look out now, just choking Billie Starkz on that top rope again. That has gotta hurt right there. Here's a cover by Julia Hart. 1. Kick out there by Billie Starkz. Ladies and gentlemen, Double or Nothing is just around the corner. Literally going to be taking place on the 25th, where we will be seeing the men's and women's finals of the Owen Hart Memorial Tournament Cup. We will be seeing Toni Storm defending her women's championship against Mariah May in a no-holds-barred match. We're going to see Konosuke Takeshita defend his AEW International Championship against Kenny Omega. We're going to be seeing the Death Riders now facing off the Ops, Samoa Joe and Katsuri Shibata and Powerhouse Hobbs in 6-man tag team, Tornado Tag Team Hell. We are also going to be seeing Thunder Rosa face off Megan Bayne. Chris Jericho will be defending the Ring of Honor World Championship to Willie Mack at Double or Nothing, and so much more to happen on that show. That will be May the 25th, Double or Nothing in Glendale, Arizona. One shot there by Billie Starkz. Side there by Julia Hart. Look out here. Snap suplex. Down goes Billie Starkz. Starkz in trouble now. Tie up by Julia Hart. Irish whip into the ropes. Look at this. Hip toss. What strength there by Julia Hart. Now Hart now. Tie up. Look out here. Oh, what a hard knife edge chop there. She goes for it again. Oh, God, that's gotta hurt. Billie Starkz doesn't know what hit her right now. Julia Hart now, look at this. Moonsault, and it hits. Here's the cover. 1, 2, kick out by Billie Starkz. What a match this is. Now look at this. Julia Hart now exposing the top turnbuckle. What's she gonna do here? Oh, stops right at the back of Billie Starkz. Now look at this. Focusing on the lower back of Billie Starkz right there. And look out here. Julia Hart now has the wrist applied. Look out here. And oh, driving the knees into the back of Billie Starkz. Starkz is now in trouble. Julia Hart is dissecting Billie Starkz. And she has had such an education with the Hounds of Hell's Brody King and Buddy Matthews. Julia Hart is incredibly methodical in her performances. Now Julia Hart now has the wrist control again. Grabs the other wrist while she pins the other wrist down with her knees. And drives the knees into the back yet again. Oh, look at it. Billie Starkz is in trouble now. Oh, standing moonsault, but Billie Starkz rolled out the way. Bicycle kick. Down goes Julia Hart. And now Billie Starkz now. What's she going to do here? Look out now. Sets her up on the top rope there. Julia Hart trying to get a shot out of there. No. Billie Starkz now. She's getting on the top turnbuckle there with Julia Hart. What hard elbows there to Julia Hart's head. What are we going to see here now? Super poison Rana. And Julia Hart goes down hard. Billie Starkz now waiting for Julia Hart to get to her feet. And now look at this. Driving Julia Hart hard into the canvas. Billie Starkz now bringing Julia Hart to her feet. Snapmare. Knife edge chop to the back of Julia Hart, followed by a kick directly to the chest there. Billie Starkz now going up top. What's she going to do here? Double foot stomp to the chest of Julia Hart. And now she's waiting for Hart to get to her feet. Look out here. No. Julia Hart getting out of the grip of Billie Starkz. Super kick. Down goes Billie Starkz. And now Julia Hart now. Stomp right onto the wrist there. And now here she gets it. She's got the Heartless back in. And no, it's too much for Billie Starkz. Julia Hart advances into the semi-finals. Julia Hart picks up another victory. She joins Momo Watanabe into the category of the semi-finals. We've just now got to see if Willow Nightingale, Mercedes Moné, Harley Cameron and Chris Statlander, who will advance out of those four women. But Julia Hart has made her place in the semi-finals.